Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about something that's super important. It's a question that I get asked a lot, and that is, how did you decide between becoming a PA and an MD? So for me, it was about 5 reasons why I chose PA over MD. And these would be time, money, lifestyle, flexibility, and my brother. I'll get into that last and explain why that was a big decision. So the first thing that you want to consider when trying to decide if PA school is right for you or not is the amount of time you want to put into it. And it's very, very dependent on where you are at in life, what's going on in your life. All those things are super important. So for PA school, you're going to spend 2 to 3 years in a graduate level program. On average, most are about 2.5. Compare that to medical school, where you're going to spend 4 years plus at least 3 years of a residency. So for me, the 2.5 years was much more appealing to 7+ years. So that was one thing. And the next thing would be the expenses or cost. So on average, PA school will run you about $80,000 in tuition from start to finish. That's only tuition. That doesn't include costs of living, an apartment, living expenses, groceries, etc. So you're already at 80-ish, 90-ish thousand with just tuition. Now I don't know the exact figures for medical school, but you're gonna be paying upwards of 200, 300,000. That's, I'm assuming, just tuition. It's gonna be a lot more expensive. So another big factor for me was cost. I wanted to spend less money. I didn't want to be in as much debt. It was just, that kind of scared me a little bit, being that far in debt. So that was the second thing. The third thing would be the lifestyle. So PAs, we work super hard, but we take less call as far as what I've experienced. We're not working 80 hours a week. That can depend on the specialty too. There's a lot of exceptions to a lot of what I'm saying. But on average, PAs have better lifestyle than what doctors do. We take less call. We don't work as many weekends. We have more of a regular 9-to-5 schedule. What was my fourth thing? Oh yeah, flexibility. So when you become a PA, you don't specialize. We're trained as generalists. We can enter the workforce in primary care, emergency medicine, surgery, ENT, peds. Honestly, the sky's the limit. We are not board certified in any one specialty where a doctor is. And say you become an MD and you're board certified in emergency medicine, but you get burnt out after 5-6 years because that is a high burnout field. And now you want to go do something totally different, derm. Well, you would have to become board certified in dermatology in order to make that happen. As a PA, that does not apply. You could quit that job in emergency medicine, and the next week you could be working in derm. There's going to be a lot for you to learn, but you don't have to become board certified in dermatology to make that happen. Finally, probably the biggest reason why I became a PA is because of my older brother. He is actually a PA himself. He inspired me to become one. I grew up always wanting to do what my brother did. Who doesn't want to be like their older brother? So I started shadowing him in his clinic when I was back in undergrad, and I was still trying to figure out what it is I wanted to do with my life. And I saw what he did. I saw what kind of life he had. It looked pretty nice. He had some good hours. He's in surgery. He's in orthopedics, but he's in surgery sometimes, and he's in the clinic too. So it was a nice mix of both things, being in surgery and the clinic. So I thought, you know what, I think this is the field that's right for me. So I just went head first into it, whatever you want to say, and I took it on. So that's how I got to where I am today. It really does come down to what you want in life. Where you are currently at in life can play a huge part in your decision-making process. For example, when I was applying to PA school, my girlfriend at the time, my wife now, she's 2 years older than me, so I knew that was going to play a big role or a big factor in what I wanted to do with my life. If I would have gone to medical school, we could have still raised a family while in medical school, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go to PA school. I wanted to get in and get out, start practicing, and then raise a family as soon as possible. So that was a really, really big factor in my decision to become a PA as well. You ultimately have to figure out what works best for you. Really take some time, think about your own life, think about what you want, what lifestyle you want. If you care about the big salary that doctors get, then go for it. Go to medical school, no one's gonna stop you. You're gonna make all the decisions. You're gonna be the head honcho, you're gonna have all the responsibility, you're gonna be the one that people look up to. And if that's what you want, go for it. That's not exactly what I wanted. I was fine, or I am fine with taking a little bit less of the responsibility, but still being a leader. And I wanna be a team player, and that's what PAs do. So that concludes this video. If you have a good story about how you chose between PA versus MD, please drop it below and let me know. And also if you're on the other side of things, if you ended up going the MD route, definitely leave me a comment. Tell me what went into your decision-making process. It can definitely help someone out in the future that's watching this video and reading through the comments. So drop a comment below. If you have any future suggestions on videos that I should make, please let me know. Please like and subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, I would greatly appreciate it. And that's it for me. Hope you guys have a great day.